Hi everyone. It's been my last video was on April 30th. Um, and I wrote everything down this time so I could be a little bit more prepared. Okay, my starting weight when I had surgery, my surgery weight was 239. My current weight is 173, which is a total of 66 pounds lost. My last video was on the 27th. I was 179, so I've lost like what is that? 6 pounds in the last 3 weeks. I haven't really changed. I mean, some of my eating habits I'm trying to do better. I do want to give you guys a body shot. I want it in the raw though. So I don't even have a bra on because I really want you to see what my body looks like. I want to show myself what my body looks like because I'm going through this because I'm buying new clothes now and I'm somewhat in a size 10, and I really went from a 14 to a 10 like in a month. And it's I look at myself now and I still see that big person, like that big girl. And it's really hard for me to get over that. Even when I eat sometimes, like if I'm eating in a crowd or eating with other people, I feel like they expect me to eat a lot because I'm a big girl. You know what I'm saying? Like it's almost like I trained myself to eat a lot because I was big. And that's what people expected. Oh, give it to Isabel, she'll eat it. Oh, give it to Isabel, she'll don't worry about it. And people would give me food because I was big and they just thought that I was hungry, I guess. I don't know. So I'm just I have to retrain myself because I have to see myself not at that size 20, 22, but as the size 10 that I am now. And it's so hard for me to see that little person. I still kind of see myself as a big person. Even I told this, my daughter started cheer. So my cheer friends don't know that I've had the surgery and don't know that I've gone through this change. I mean, I look like a big person who's lost a lot of weight. I feel like that. That's how I feel. I feel like I look like I was once a big person who's lost a lot of weight because I have excess skin and stuff like that. And I have my double chin and it's loose. And so that's how I feel. So I'm kind of subconscious about that. But the cheer people don't know. So then I was talking to one of the mothers and I said, yeah, because I'm a big girl, and I still kind of reference myself as the big girl. And she kind of looked at me funny. And I know she was looking at me like, you're not even that big. Because I know people have done that to me. People have talked to me and been like, oh, us big girls. I'm a big girl. And I've looked at them like, you're not even fat. Like, you're not even a big girl. Like, my interpretation of what I see in my face looking at them, and then what I'm assuming what they see in themselves is kind of like what I'm going through. So when I say I'm a big girl, I know that one mother kind of looked at me funny because I know she probably looked at me the way I looked at other people, like, you're not even a big girl. Like, why would you think that? Like, you're not fat. Like, there's no way. And it kind of took me back. It kind of made me think, oh shit, like I'm not as big as I used to be. I need to stop putting myself there. I'm putting myself there more than other people are putting me there, which is kind of ironic. But I've had so much. Why did I have the surgery? I had the surgery because I was just having a lot of issues. I had a lot of issues tying my shoes, putting the knot in the middle instead of on the side. I had issues with the restroom, just going to public restrooms and being able to open my legs wide enough to wipe. I mean, I had issues with taking my kids to the park because all I wanted to do was sit there. I didn't want to run around with my kids. Just simple things like even taking them to school or going to after school functions, because by the time I got home I was exhausted. And I didn't want to go to after school functions. I didn't want to do that kind of stuff. And I knew that was my weight. And I tried to lose weight on my own, and it was too difficult. I couldn't do it. I love food. I still love food. I still want to eat things and that I shouldn't be eating, and I love it. But I know that I can have a small portion of it. I go to gastric sleeves like Anonymous, like Surgery Anonymous, whatever. And they were talking, this one gentleman was like, oh, he just had it like 2 months ago, and he was like, I'm having a hard time, not wanting to eat food and stuff like this. And then another girl was like, oh, well, if you cut everything out in the first year, don't drink any soda, don't do anything bad, just eat what you're supposed to eat. And to me, it was almost like she was like putting him down because he wanted to try food. And I'm sorry, I'm human. I am a human being, and I have mistakes, and I've made mistakes in my life. That's why I'm at this point. But I don't want to put somebody down for it. You know what I mean? And I told him, hey, I was the same way. It took me 2 months to figure out that I couldn't eat certain foods. And after that 2 months and I started seeing the weight being lost, I wanted to help it. I wanted to be there for it. I wanted to help my sleeve. I realized that it was a tool for me. But granted, I still want to eat chocolate cake. I still want to eat fucking cookies. I still want to do what I want to do, and I still want to have fun doing it. And I'm still young. I can't stop my whole life because I had the gastric sleeve. Yes, I do have to control the portions amount of I eating. Yes, I do have to eat protein. Yes, I do have to drink my shakes. Yes, there are certain things in my life that I will do for the rest of my life. But granted, if I want to eat a little slither of chocolate cake or have a cookie every once in a while, I'm not saying that it's going to be every day. I'm not saying that it's going to be once a month. But every once in a while, if I want to treat myself with something delicious, damn it, I am. Because I know that I'm doing okay. Yes, I don't want to gain the weight back. I don't. I am happy with where I'm at. If I don't lose any more weight, I will be happy. I am sure as hell not going to gain any weight. But if I don't lose any weight, I'm okay. I don't need to be a twig. I don't. The biggest changes I've seen in my is my body. Unfortunately, I do have excess skin. Not nothing I can't live with, but I have it. And I will have it for the rest of my life, unless I have surgery. And that's just part of it. You need to learn to live with it, and you need to work out. I'm bad at some things. I'm preaching to myself as well. That's why I do these videos, so that I can go back and I can preach to myself. Because this video isn't only for you guys, it's for me. It helps me. It helps me look back and reflect on what I was thinking about 5 months ago. I had my 6-month surgery. I had my 6-month anniversary Tuesday, the 17th, this last Tuesday that just passed, and that's when I weighed the 173. And I've lost that 66 pounds, and I look at myself going, dang, 66 pounds. It doesn't even sound like a big a number. It does. I see people losing hundreds of pounds on YouTube, and 66 pounds doesn't seem like it's a lot, but it's a lot for me. And I look at my body, and I'm like, damn, I was big. I look at past videos and go, dang, I was a big girl. And that's why I did the surgery. I did it for me. I didn't do it for my husband. I didn't do it for my kids. I did it for me. Just myself, my own personal life. That's who I did it for. And that's why I know I'll succeed, because I didn't do it for anyone else but me. And I know that that's why I'll keep this weight off. Because goddamn, I will not put it back on. I don't care. I'll do everything I can prevent. Granted, I am eating chocolate cake. Or not eating chocolate cake. My daughter's birthday, my last video, my daughter's birthday was for 2 weeks. I was eating junk food. I was. But you grab those reins by the horn, and you freaking control it again. And you do it over again. And you eat eggs and freaking, what you're supposed to eat, beans. You know what, I love bland food now. I'm actually okay with the bland food. Try to stay away from starch as much as possible. Eat cheese. I've been eating cheese and drinking milk lately to get my calcium in, and my blood work was great. She had no problems with it. Nothing was low. Nothing was irregular. I am still losing hair. I just took a shower. I kind of wanted to show you. Look at, see? Oh, I don't even think you could see it. See, you know, just me even doing that, I just pulled out some hair. Like, I'm losing hair like there's no tomorrow, but I am, look at, I am doing my vitamins and stuff. I'm doing my protein. I'm just losing hair, and that's just part of it. You know, it'll stop. I mean, I'm not bald yet, so, I mean, my husband says you can see, but I haven't noticed yet. It's not that big of a deal. For me, girls put parts in their hair and they comb their hair over, so I don't even notice. And I'm okay. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with everything the surgery did. Even the wrinkles on my face, man. My face used to be filled. And now I've got the lines. I'm getting the lines. I've already had the 11s, but I'm getting more lines in my face, and I'm okay with that. You have to be okay with being the consequences of being overweight. These are the consequences of me overeating and me trying to get my life back into control. If it's a little bit of extra skin, if it's a little bit of wrinkles, you have to be okay with that. And I hope that you are if you're planning to have the surgery, because that's what's going to happen. Look at my arms. I've always had this bump. I don't know what the hell it is. I have it on both arms, you know, but I've always had it. I remember in junior high, they used to pinch the back of your arm right here to see how much weight you had or how much fat was in your body. And mine would always be like this extra enormous number. And it was because of this fat that I just developed in the back of my arm. They would always pinch it. They would always pinch it right there, and that's what number they picked. And that's how they told me how fat I was. And trust me, in junior high, I wasn't even fat. I was probably 100 pounds. And I wasn't fat. But you know what? I take that back. Maybe I was. Because, you know, when I went to the doctor on this last Tuesday for my 6-month appointment, I looked on their scale range to see what, you know, the norm, the obese, the mega obese, or the overweight and then obese. I was in the overweight stage still. I was still like in almost obese. I was like right on the borderline between overweight and obese. And I'm 174 or 173. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm still obese. Granted, my doctor wanted me to be 140. Okay? 140, 50, 60, 70. That's 33 pounds. Right? 40, 50, 60, 70. I'm 73. That's 33 pounds overweight from what my doctor wants me to be. 33 pounds overweight. That's freaking not obese. That's healthy. I'm healthy. But by the standard scales, I'm still considered overweight. I'm like 32% BMI. 32 BMI. I could have the surgery again. I kind of laughed at it. I was like, oh my God, are you serious? Like, you're really telling me I'm like obese and I can have the surgery. If I was not had already had the surgery, I can have the surgery right now because I'm 32 BMI. Isn't that freaking ridiculous? I thought it was a little ridiculous. I was just like, you know, I don't know. I don't know what it is. It was just mind blowing to me for me to see how small I am and to see that I'm size 10 now, but I'm still considered overweight. I mean, really, these people are like our size 1. I mean, really, they're like nothing. Nothing. I look at some of these teenagers. I work at a high school. I look at some of these teenagers and I'm like, dang, do you eat? Do people feed you? Like, because they're so rail thin now. And that's the norm. And I don't know. I just didn't grow up like that. So to me, they're sick. They need to gain some weight. Instead of me losing some weight. America, you need to gain some weight. Anyway, okay, I'm going to try to show you the Body Shot. Let's see if it works. Like I said, I'm really like in the raw. I'm like, don't have a bra on. I'm really trying to show you guys really what it's like. Okay. Oh, jeez. See, my boobs are supposed to be like up here, and they're not. You know, so I don't know if it's too TMI, but I wanted you to kind of see my, oh shoot, my stomach. I have a little mark because of it's bad lighting too. This is my stomach. This is where my surgery marks are. Well, that one looks bad because my shorts were kind of just, you know, pressing up against it. But it's normally not that bad. But I've got one here, one here, one here, one here. I've got one way up here. See, but now my stomach's starting to fall where it's not like that anymore. That's how it used to be. Now it's like the smile. So I'm not digging that too much. And I'm getting the little scrunchy here. So, but, well, it's pulling it out. So that's my stomach. You know? It is what it is. You wear girdles, you wear stuff to cover it up. I want to show you guys my legs too, but I don't know if you can see that far down. I'm trying to do this without showing you guys, so fix my shirt. See? Still got some, I told you I have thunder thighs. I have mama big legs. And it's not helping me any either. So, and I like wearing short shorts. But I've got thunder thighs. And I have to live with it. See how my skin is starting to go over my knee now? Because it's like not tight. But I mean, granted, it's not that bad. I'm not horribly disfigured or anything. It is what it is. I'm a work in progress. Excuse me. I'm a work in progress. But, oh, sorry, I'm showing you all my bad room. Let me see if I can try to get, oh, it's not going to work. See my arms? I personally want to do my arms. I hate my arms. I don't even care about my stomach. Side, back. My back, I don't have any like rolls or anything. It's pretty flat. I didn't get any mega stuff. Side, forward. And like I said, my legs, you know, they're just big. I mean, I have big legs. It's just the way my body is. Like I've told you guys before, I've always had big legs. So I always will. Okay, you guys. That's me in the raw. All naturally. I hope it helps you guys. I hope you guys, you know, you guys learn from it. I'll talk to you guys later. It's already been 18 minutes. I'm really sorry it's been so long. Okay?